Welcome, welcome, welcome. Episode 111. I've been spending the morning in a closing ceremony. And the beauty of it, and the recognition and the acknowledgement of the work that's been done. I'm just burning a little of the diamond fungi. It's a mushroom it's harvested by the beautiful people that I know from the Sundance, beautiful indigenous holders of the land that blessed me with sacred pieces of this for our sacred ceremony. So glad you're here. I thought we would step into a closing ceremony. What is a closing ceremony and why? Why bother? Well, there's many times in our lives where we have ceremony. It's a wedding or birthdays or baby showers. It could be a ceremony for end of a divorce or end of a relationship or leaving a house or buying a new house. I actually go out to businesses and new homes and offer those ceremonies to smudge and cleanse what space has been there and bring in the intention of the new space. And that's simply what we're doing here. It's an opportunity to take a look and reflection back on the journey that we've just had together and set the intentions for the new one. It took me a lot to press that first live button. And I thank you for being here. So let's go into the grounding. Let's ground, center, and align ourselves right now. And then we'll go into the ceremony. And hopefully at the end of the ceremony, we'll have some time just to sit in silence and stillness and be together. As we imagine our feet on the floor, I'm getting smoked out here. As we imagine the feet on the floor and send those beautiful roots down to Mother Earth. With gratitude for her beautiful earth hurts and grounding and giving us a container of safety in which that we've done this work and we will continue to do this work. Life is full of cycles, and this was our first cycle together. It allowed for massive growth in many, many areas that we may not even recognize here right now in this moment in time. But there's no doubt that growth was had because there's no way that it couldn't have been. We were exploring into new realms and different ways of being. We increased our awareness and we became grounded in that awareness. So let's bring up these beautiful hurts up through the bottom of our feet, feeling both points on the feet and on the foundations of our feet, spreading the toes and allowing those toes to suction in onto the floor, yoga toes, and bring it up into the calves and the knees and the thighs and the hips. Engaging that lower diaphragmatic breath. And breathing it up into the heart space. That beautiful, nurturing Mother Earth energy. Nurture your heart. Nurture your physical heart, your chakra energy heart, and your sacred heart. Breathe it over your shoulders, down your arms, and into your hands. Breathe it up into your neck and your head. And if it feels right for you today, allow it to come out the portal of the seventh, that 1,000-petal lotus, and allow it to cascade down the whole outside of your body. Turning on all your sensories as we journey in this sacred closing ceremony today. And come to that still point, that point of, it's almost like a 0.0, where we just rock our body into that place so we can take that Hara line that we've connected from the central core of the earth in through the perineum, the spine, and we get ready to align with what's most important to you, align with God, creator, source, energy, superconscious, ascended masters, angels, archangels, Father Sky, higher self, supraconsciousness, goes on and on, the place of many names. Allow, give permission to receive this golden white light energy. Permission to receive. Breathe that into the head and the neck and the shoulders and wash it down your hands, down your arms to your hands. Let go of anything that does not serve you today. Permission to heal. If you turn the tap on, you need to turn the tap off before you bring your hands back. Fully connect, fully focused, concentrated, releasing that what is being released to the earth with grace and gratitude. Not hunks of junk. We don't need to send Mother Earth hunks of junk. We send her to her with grace and gratitude. And breathe that into the heart. Allow the heart to expand, both front and back. Check in with the energy centers of the heart, and if they need aligning, line them up so that they're point to point on the vortices on either side of the body. And breathe that down into the abdomen and into the hips and the thighs and the knees and the calves and the feet. Allowing this illuminescent golden white light energy just to touch every cell and every space in between each cell. Allow that glow to glow on and emit that glow so we can walk in that glow. People be looking at us, what's up with that person? And they naturally will smile at you. And to walk this way is a blessing all in itself. That heart expansion, that illumination, that spark. Sometimes we may need to feel like we have to go hunting for it. And sometimes we do. But once we find that spark, we breathe into that spark. We breathe into the strength. We breathe into what needs to be healed. That is our life force energy. Just like a candle, it needs that oxygen to stay lit. I've got some candles with us today. I'm going to light them. I have 5 that will be lit now, and I have 1 that will be lit at the end. I think it's important to acknowledge, as we sit with these energies of the earth and the divine, bringing these earth energies and sky energies in with us, these unseen energies, these places of intelligence, these places of communication, to work with you, work with me, and the journey that we've had here. 111. Wow. Like March, April, May, June, July. That's a long time. Every day. So much greatness. So much healing, so much health, so much awareness. And this allows us to bring this cycle to a close and prepare for the next cycle. The magic of the ceremony is that it clears the slate, and it prepares for new. Giving you, giving me, giving us, they, there, a fresh start. Taking what we've learned in the past, in this cycle, letting go of what didn't work, or what tripped us up or kicked us out, and acknowledging the blessings of what did happen, and taking those forward with us. So previous to this, I invited Spirit in all the directions. I had my rattle, and I called to the east, and I called to the south, and I called to the west and the north, Mother Earth, Father Sky, to be here to, as it opened the ceremony back on March 24th, 2020. I invited Spirit here to be with us as we close this sacred cycle and prepare for the new one. So I light some candles, I light some sage. I will smudge the room afterwards with my smudge packs. And I will offer up something to Spirit for the time with us. Sometimes we just want to clear any heavy energy that we've collected over these last 111 days. So as I go through this, I'd like you to think for it for yourself. What did you collect along the way? What kind of tripped you up? And let's release those together. I've written down some of the key ones that tripped me up, and I invite you, if they work for you, to breathe them into yourself. So what we'll be doing is, I'm going to pick a candle. I'm going to allow myself to feel the challenge. I'm going to work with 5 challenges, 1 candle for each challenge. I'm going to feel it into my body. I invite you to feel it into your body, your mind, and your soul. How did it first come to be? How is it living with me or you now? And what part of it needs healing to let go? We've all been through this. We've worked through this for almost 111 episodes now. And what's the intention? To move this energy. The intention is to move this energy through the body and to release it and let it go. So let's do that now. As we sit in the energy, breathe in our deep diaphragmatic breath. This is a form of meditation, a letting go meditation for the individual challenges from the past. And allow them to be released now. The first one, the technology glitches that I experienced. The technology for all those that had to find the technology to come onto the lives, for me to have to create the lives, for the depth of the learning span, and all the self-sabotage that came with that. I release that now. Fully embodying it. That sticky energy that causes a heightened breath. That panic. I can't do this. Those parts of me that I am that, but I am also that. A second candle speaks directly to self-sabotage, procrastination, creating chaos where chaos was not necessary, chaos in thought, chaos in actions. I breathe that into my whole body, my mind, and my spirit. I feel that in my body, where that showed up time and time again. I feel that, and I release that now. The third challenge, self-hate. Not good enough. Not smart enough. Not worthy enough. I feel that in my body, my mind, and my spirit, my soul. And I let it go. I release it. I release it now. candles. Projections. Projections from friends. Projections from family. Projections from business colleagues. And projections from strangers. The difficulty with projections is they often have less of an impact if the projections that are unknown that are being projected weren't something that I felt about myself. I release. I feel the projections in my body, my mind, my soul. And I release those projections now. With that, I also release the thought forms, the beliefs, the entities, and the lower consciousness. That may have been a part of the space. Our last candle is for blessings. For the blessings of this last cycle. Feeling them deeply through your whole body, your mind, and your soul. What were some of the blessings that came on that receiving highway? That greater awareness of consciousness. The dynamics of our energy system within our body. The beauty of that semi-permeable field that encompasses like an egg around you. The chance to be in stillness. The opportunity to share with the community. The gift of stepping into something different. The gift of saying yes to a bigger game. It's our intention to bring these beauties and these blessings into the next cycle. This beautiful rose was on my rose bush this morning. I was eyeing it in the rain, hoping it would make it until this morning. It's just absolutely gorgeous. It was gifted to me by my neighbor when they sold their house as part of their ritual. They gave me some plants, including their beautiful Italian fountain. This is about a 50-year-old rose bush that I was gifted. The smell is exquisite, absolutely exquisite. And as I offer up these beautiful petals to Spirit for being with us and continuing to be with us, I'm going to make some hydrosol, some beautiful rose water with these. Just so, so beautiful. As I picked it, it started to lose its leaves. So just as we did on the 100th episode, I offer these up for 111th with beauty and grace for the bounty of Mother Earth, for creating this level of beauty and this exquisiteness, and for its perfect timing for being ready for us to celebrate with the gift of this beauty of Mother Earth, the beauty of you. We are all part of Mother Earth. Exquisite beauty everywhere. You are beauty. I am beauty. And the more that we create our greater awareness, we have no choice but to walk in that beauty. That's naturally who we are. We're remembering who we are and the beauty that we offer, and accepting all these parts of us, even these little teary ones. That's part of what I love, is this level of connection. So before we actually close this space, let's take 2 minutes together and see what the Mother has to offer us on this beautiful day. I'd also like to remind you, I have our crystal sacks that I've been collecting and making. If you have any interest in purchasing one of those, you're welcome to. I'm just buying them, the stones at retail, so it's a bit pricier at $75 Canadian, but direct message me if you have any interest in those. If not, that's okay. They'll get used, they'll be utilized along the way. They were out in the full moon and the eclipse this last go round. What else is important for me to remind myself to say right now? Like and share. The link to the YouTube live tomorrow morning, it's already set, and I've posted it both in my personal Facebook page and on the business blissbee.me Facebook page. If you could go to that link and move, it will direct you and let you know that how many hours until we're live. But if you could press subscribe and see what, just so I know if you get a notification, just so we can go into this new level of technology and this new level of learning. I also invite you to go to www.blissbee.me and put your name on the wait list for the actual membership. So the subscription, the weekly subscription on YouTube, is free, and the membership will have a monthly charge. There'll be 3 tiers to that monthly membership from what I've sort of started to figure out. So please put your name there so that I have the opportunity to let you know that it's gone live, and then you're in a position that you can be a part of the membership moving forward, doing the work in a deeper way, working with the videos, working with downloads, working with audios, working with a comment section and a community, a private Facebook group for us to all come together and do the work and pop in and learn more from each other, and it allows the container for Spirit to work with us and work through with us that sacred space as well. So let's go into 2 minutes of Soham. I am that. And put forth in your mind that part is your wishes. You know, Wayne Dyer has a beautiful meditation as well, and he works with the I am that. And put that in as to your resolve. What is your intention? What is it that you want? What is it that you need? Blessings or abundance or prosperity? It's okay to ask. It's okay to ask. Engaging the deep diaphragmatic breath. Let's do a nice clearing sigh on the exhale with sound. Oh, pardon me. And inhale on the so, and exhale on the hum. Inhale on the so, and exhale on the hum. There's so much more to explore. Yes, there is. Inhaling on the so, exhaling on the hum. No pause at the top, no jerk, no noise, and no judgment. Inhaling so, exhaling hum. Curling your lips up just a little bit. Expanding your heart. Expanding the light within. Thank you so much for sitting with me today. Thank you so much for being the founding members. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to show up. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for your commitment. Thank you for being a part of creating the next cycle of growth. Going into the weekly Mondays. And that gives me time to get back into my practice and invite you into my practice. I invite you into my home for urban immersions. I invite you into my home for future fun healing pop-ups. Some of the works that I have for August are fire ceremony, both in person, and we will look at accommodating that virtually as well. Also, I'm looking at doing a Hidden Treasures intuitive painting day if it ever stops raining here, such as the painting behind here was one of the intuitive healing opportunities. So it'll be similar to that, a half-day Saturday where you come and paint and we work with different things. I'm also planning, that's for August, I'm also planning an urban immersion. Oh, there we go. Card just fell right out. An urban immersion for the end of August. I think it's August 18th in conjunction with the new moon. And also doing 2 repeats in September and October and November with regards to sacred practices work for an urban immersion, and also boundaries, working with boundaries in an urban immersion. So that's 3 hours on the Friday night and 12 hours on the Saturday. So you still get your Sundays to yourself. So lots of great stuff coming out that will be posted and will be talked about every month, even in the monthly membership, because as a founding member in the monthly membership, you have the first rights to join, to sign up, and you have the first rights to book in this Bliss Be Me guest rooms and wellness sanctuary here in my home as an Airbnb. So there's lots of fun stuff moving forward. Card is collaboration. Yes, and that too, to collaborate and to create this into something so healthy and so healing and such a great lifestyle to incorporate the works of each of us. And if that creates some opportunity for collaboration, I'm definitely interested in that. Collaboration and reciprocal goodwill are indispensable for good work. Absolutely. Heck yes. Awesome. Collaboration and reciprocal goodwill are indispensable for good work. It is only in the harmonious collaboration that effective work can be done. The important thing is to find the point on which you can all agree. And after this is firmly established, each one must be ready to yield his personal will in order to keep intact this point of harmony. It is only in harmonious collaboration that effective work can be done. The important thing is to find the point in which you can all agree. And after this is firmly established, each one must be ready to yield his personal will in order to keep intact this point of harmony. Surrender. Surrender to the divine living. Surrender to the divine work. Surrender to the fact that you are a divine being. You walk in love. You are love. I am that. And then higher awareness gives us higher acceptance, which gives us higher love. It's this time. It's time now. See you tomorrow. See you on YouTube. I love you. If you have any problems getting on, please contact me. If you have any offering sacred words, testimonials moving forward, please DM me, direct message me. You're always able to contact me. Know that I'm here to work with you in person and distance. I offer my love. And we'll see you soon. Make it a great day.